Imagine dimly lit streets where shadows play tricks on the mind, and every whisper of wind tells a story yet unheard. This is the realm of urban legends, tales that slip through the cracks of reality into the waiting grasp of our imaginations. At their core, urban legends are modern folklore, narratives of mystery, horror, or intrigue that circulate in society, often rooted in local culture or events, yet spread far and wide with each retelling. These stories, while sometimes cloaked in the guise of cautionary tales or moral lessons, are primarily intended to captivate an audience, leaving them with a lingering sense of fear or fascination. In the context of terrifying urban legends, the introduction to urban legends, unveiling the unknown, is crucial. It sets the stage for understanding how these legends shape our fears and perceptions, tapping into universal anxieties and societal taboos. Urban legends thrive in the unknown, feeding off ambiguities and echoing the age-old tradition of storytelling that reflects the darker side of the human psyche. Take, for instance, the chilling tale of the phantom hitchhiker, a spectral figure seen by drivers along lonely stretches of road, a harbinger of impending doom. Or consider Bloody Mary, a ghostly apparition said to appear when her name is chanted thrice before a mirror in the dark. These stories, though varied in detail, share a commonality. They thrive on the boundaries of known experiences, challenging what we accept as reality. Supporters of urban legends argue that they serve as modern myths, providing a way for society to explore collective fears and morals in a non-threatening manner. They are the markers of our culture, evolving with technology and societal shifts, much like their predecessors in ancient myth. However, the realm of urban legends is not without its controversies. Skeptics dismiss them as mere sensationalism or vehicles for misinformation, sparking unnecessary fears or fostering superstition. An alternative viewpoint suggests that while urban legends can be entertaining, they also risk being taken too seriously, sometimes leading to real-world consequences and societal paranoia. Understanding urban legends illuminates the human fascination with the macabre, directly influencing other aspects of this topic, such as the psychology of fear and the cultural impact of these tales. As we unveil the unknown, we begin to see how these stories endure, adapting and persisting in the shadows of our collective imaginations. Urban legends are contemporary folklore, often featuring macabre, humorous, or fantastical elements passed along as truth. These stories evolve over time, shaped by cultural anxieties, social contexts, and evolving technologies. The origins and evolution of urban legends are crucial for understanding their potency and persistence in modern culture. As vehicles of fear and intrigue, they reveal societal fears and moral lessons in storytelling form. The significance of understanding the origins and evolution of urban legends lies in their reflection of collective consciousness. They act as cultural mirrors, highlighting latent fears and societal concerns, such as technology, crime, or changes in social norms. As they evolve, urban legends adapt to societal shifts, maintaining their relevance and capacity to captivate audiences. Consider the Hookman story, a classic urban legend about a young couple in a car who hear a report of an escaped convict with a hook for a hand. This story, stemming from the mid-20th century, underscores anxieties about youth independence and sexuality, emphasizing parental fears about the vulnerability of teenagers. Over time, it has been retold with variations, demonstrating its adaptability to new societal contexts. Another intriguing example is the legend of the killer in the back seat, initially circulated in the 1960s. This story involves a driver being warned about a hidden threat in their car. It taps into fears of crime and vulnerability in unfamiliar settings. Both legends have been updated to resonate with modern audiences, showing how they can pivot on cultural shifts to maintain their chilling allure. However, the evolution of urban legends is not free from controversy. Critics argue that as these legends adapt, they can spread misinformation or reinforce harmful stereotypes. For instance, stories that exploit racial or gender biases can perpetuate social divisions. Alternative viewpoints suggest urban legends are merely entertainment, devoid of deeper cultural significance, or argue that with the rise of social media, distinguishing between fact and fiction has become increasingly challenging. Despite these challenges, the origins and evolution of urban legends profoundly influence their ongoing development and connection to other aspects of contemporary culture. As they adapt, urban legends integrate into diverse forms of media, influencing horror films, literature, and even news reports, further blurring the lines between myth and reality. Understanding their origins not only enriches the narrative, but also equips us to decode the fears and values they reflect, ultimately deepening our appreciation of these chilling tales. Regional variations and cultural significance are essential components in understanding urban legends. These tales, often passed down through generations, vary dramatically across different locales, reflecting the unique cultural, historical, and societal influences of their origins. Essentially, regional variations refer to the different versions of a legend that appear in various geographic areas, while cultural significance pertains to the meaningful role these legends play within their specific cultural context. The significance of exploring regional variations and cultural significance in urban legends relates to the way these stories act as mirrors of societal fears, morals, and values. By examining the differences in legends from one region to another, we gain insights into what different communities prioritize, fear, or cherish. This understanding can make the stories even more compelling and enriches our appreciation of the folklore as a living, evolving form of art. Take, for example, the legend of the slit-mouthed woman from Japan and the Hispanic legend of La Llorona. Both feature ghostly female figures who haunt those around them, yet the cultural narratives are distinct. The slit-mouthed woman, or Kuchisakeona, is thought to embody fears related to vanity and societal pressure, while La Llorona reflects themes of maternal sorrow and consequences of personal tragedy. These variations not only highlight diverse cultural anxieties, but also exhibit the shared human experience represented in ghostly apparitions. Opinions supporting the value of regional variations suggest that they enrich our understanding by allowing us to see stories as reflective cultural artifacts. Folklorists and cultural anthropologists emphasize how these legends serve pedagogical purposes, enforcing societal norms and moral lessons unique to each culture. There are potential challenges and controversies in exploring these concepts. Some might argue that delving too deeply into regional differences could dilute the universal themes present in urban legends, potentially overshadowing the commonalities that connect global folklore. Moreover, as stories become commercialized, there's a risk that unique cultural elements may be homogenized or misrepresented. Regional variations and cultural significance significantly influence other aspects of terrifying urban legends by acting as a foundation on which these stories are built. They provide context and depth, allowing urban legends to be more than just tales of fright. They are cultural expressions that invite audiences to explore the complexities of human fears and values across the world. This complexity adds a rich layer to the overall narrative, inviting deeper engagement with the genre. In the realm of terrifying urban legends, stories you've never heard, until now, the heading Lesser Known Urban Legends, Unheard Stories introduces a crucial element: the discovery and exploration of urban legends that have not reached mainstream notoriety but still carry significant cultural and psychological weight. These are stories that, while not widely recognized, are steeped in local history, societal fears, or peculiar phenomena. The significance of these lesser-known legends lies in their ability to broaden our understanding of cultural narratives and primitive fears, offering untapped reservoirs of intrigue and insight. An example of such a lesser-known urban legend could be the tale of the Green Man, also known as Charlie No Face, from western Pennsylvania. This story revolves around a man who reportedly roamed the highways at night after being severely disfigured in a childhood accident. Though the legend twists the facts into a creepy specter, it highlights how urban legends often evolve from real events. Another lesser-known story is the melon heads, small humanoid creatures supposedly lurking in various locations across America. Originating from local folklore, these creatures symbolize the mysterious and unknown. These lesser-known stories are significant as they reflect localized fears and curiosities that are not typically captured in mainstream media. In exploring them, one can gain insights into the region-specific psyche of communities and how these tales serve functions similar to myths or parables, explaining the unexplainable, imparting cautionary lessons, or simply providing entertainment. Opinions supporting the significance of these stories argue that they enrich our cultural tapestry and help preserve regional identity in an era of globalization. However, challenges arise when considering the potential for these tales to exploit real-life trauma or perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Some critics may argue that delving into less-known urban legends risks sensationalism or the spread of misinformation. Nonetheless, these tales influence the wider domain of urban legends by adding layers of diversity and complexity. They demonstrate how the phenomenon of urban legends is not confined to well-trodden narratives, but is a dynamic and evolving field. By exploring the unheard stories, audiences are encouraged to perceive urban legends as a multifaceted exploration of human fears and social anthropology, thereby deepening their appreciation of both the obscure and the familiar. Through this, the journey into the unknown becomes all the more captivating, bridging our present fears with those lesser-seen narratives of the past and present.